Hi everyone, I'm Anna. Welcome to Virgo. We're tuning into something that's been building in the background of your life and it's about to break surface. As always, take what resonates, softly release the rest, and don't forget to like and subscribe so you can stay connected with future messages. Now, let's see what's ready to shift for you. You're sitting at your desk right now, or lying in bed, or walking somewhere with headphones in, and something feels different. Not wrong, just charged. Like the air before a storm, like the moment before someone says something that changes everything. You've felt this before. This specific electricity right before you quit the job, right before you ended the relationship, right before you moved cities. That feeling of standing on the edge of your own life, looking at the jump, knowing you're about to take it. That's where you are right now. Tonight isn't special because I'm saying it is. Tonight's special because you've been building toward this moment for weeks, maybe months. And tonight you're finally ready. Ready to send the text you've been drafting in your head for 3 weeks. Ready to book the flight you've had in your cart for 2 months. Ready to have the conversation that's been sitting in your throat like a stone. You know exactly what I'm talking about. You know exactly what needs to happen tonight. The question is whether you'll actually do it. Let me tell you what happens if you don't. You wake up tomorrow exactly where you are today. Same job you hate, same relationship that's hollowed out, same city that feels like a cage, same life that doesn't fit anymore. And you tell yourself the same lie you've been telling yourself. Tomorrow, next week, when conditions are better, when I'm more ready. But conditions are never better. You're never more ready. Um, Ready is a myth you're using to stay stuck. Um, and I see you refreshing job postings you're too scared to apply for. I see you looking at apartments in cities you're too scared to move to. I see you typing and deleting the message because you're too scared to send it. Scared of what? Of them being mad? Of it not working out? Of failing? Of succeeding and having to actually become someone different? All of that, all of it at once. But let me ask you something. What's scarier, taking the risk tonight and maybe failing, or staying exactly here for another year, another 5 years, another decade? Waking up at 45, realizing you spent your entire life being too scared to actually live it, that's the real fear. That's what should terrify you, not the jump, the never jumping. So tonight you're going to do something you've never done before. You're going to act before you feel ready. Um, you're going to move while you're still scared. You're going to open your phone, you're going to pull up that conversation, and you're going to type the thing, the true thing, the scary thing, the thing that changes everything once you send it. Maybe it's, I can't do this anymore. Maybe it's, I need to tell you how I really feel. Maybe it's, I'm leaving. Um, Whatever it is for you, you already know what it is. You've known for weeks. You've been circling it, avoiding it, pretending you don't know. But, and tonight, before you go to sleep, before you give yourself another excuse, before tomorrow arrives and gives you another day to be scared, you're sending it, you're saying it, you're doing it. 3 seconds of courage. That's all you need. 3 seconds where you override the fear and just move. 1, 2, 3, send. And then it's done. And then you can't take it back. And then everything changes. Not because the universe intervened, because you did. You intervened in your own stagnation. And here's what happens after you send it. Your heart's going to race. Your hands might shake. You might immediately regret it, might want to unsend it, might panic about what you just did. That's normal. That's your system processing that you just did something huge, something irreversible. But underneath the panic, there's going to be something else. Something quiet but real. Relief. Relief that you finally did it. That you finally stopped thinking about it and actually moved. That you're finally not stuck anymore. And that relief, that's your real self, recognizing that you just chose you, finally. After all this time of choosing everyone else, choosing comfort, choosing fear, you chose you. And that changes who you are. You're not the person who stays stuck anymore. You're the person who jumps, who moves, who chooses, even when it's terrifying. That's different. That's powerful. That's someone with different options, different futures, different lives available to them. So let me be very direct with you right now. After you finish listening to this, you have two options. Option one, you close this video, you go back to scrolling, you distract yourself, you go to sleep, you wake up tomorrow and nothing has changed. You're still thinking about the thing instead of doing the thing, still stuck, still waiting, still scared. Option two, you close this video, you open your phone, and you do it right now, before your brain talks you out of it, before fear gets louder, before you find another excuse. You just do it. Messy, imperfect, scared, but you do it. And tomorrow you wake up different. Not because everything's suddenly perfect, because you prove to yourself that you can do hard things, that you're not powerless, that you're not stuck, that you're someone who acts. I can't make you choose option two. Nobody can. This is entirely on you. But I'm telling you right now, if you don't do it tonight, you're going to regret it. Not immediately, but eventually. 6 months from now, when you're still in the same situation, still unhappy, still thinking about doing the thing but not doing it, you're going to remember tonight. You're going to remember this moment where you had the chance to change everything and you chose to stay safe instead. And that's going to hurt worse than any rejection, any failure, any consequence of actually trying. So don't do that to yourself. Don't choose regret over risk. Choose risk. Choose scared action. Choose moving even when you're terrified. Because here's the truth, nobody tells you about life-changing moments. They're not dramatic. They're not cinematic. They don't have soundtrack. They're just you, alone, making a choice that scares you. Doing something small that has big consequences. Taking one action that shifts everything. And tonight is one of those moments. You can feel it, right? That's why you clicked this video. That's why you're still listening. Some part of you knows it's time, knows you can't keep doing this, knows something has to give. So let it give. Let tonight be the night. Let this be the moment you stop waiting for permission, for perfect timing, for courage to magically appear. Just move. Just act. Just do the thing. And then deal with whatever comes after. You'll figure it out. You always do. But you can't figure out the next step until you take this step. Can't know what's on the other side until you cross the threshold. So cross it tonight, now, before this moment passes, before tomorrow arrives and you're back in the cycle of thinking instead of doing. Do it now. I'm not going to tell you it'll be easy. I'm not going to promise it'll work out perfectly. But I will tell you this. You'll respect yourself more tomorrow if you do it tonight. You'll wake up knowing you're brave, knowing you're capable, knowing you're not stuck. And that knowing, that's worth everything. That's worth the fear, the discomfort, the uncertainty. That's worth the risk. So take it, take the risk, make the move, change your life. Tonight, not someday, not eventually, not when you're ready. Tonight, while you're scared, while it's hard, while you don't know how it'll turn out, do it anyway. Your future self is begging you to. The version of you 6 months from now, a year from now, 5 years from now, they're all waiting for you to be brave enough tonight to give them a different life. So be brave for 3 seconds. That's all it takes. 3 seconds of courage, and then it's done. And then everything's different. You've got this. You've always had this. Tonight's just the night you finally prove it to yourself. Go do it. Now,